welcome back to Adventures in the Schoolhouse, and it's Holy Week. We're getting ready for Easter. We are doing the letter E for Easter and E for egg. So we have all kinds of fun eggs in our coop, in our backyard hen house, in our backyard chicken coop. And we've got all kinds of varieties of chickens, so of course they lay different color eggs, right? Brown, speckled, the lighter browns, the yellow. And we also have an Aracuna who lays the light green Easter eggs, which are really pretty. But today I'm going to teach you how to decoupage eggs. You all know how to color eggs at home with your moms, but today we're going to do the letter E for egg, and we're going to learn about the French art of decorating an egg called decoupage. So can you say decoupage with me? So we're going to take you through the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. And we're going to use white eggs. Just like dyeing eggs, they turn out better when they're white instead of the darker color. So we're going to use white eggs for our decoupage, and it's a super fun, easy activity to get ready for Easter that you can do at home. All right, guys, so here's all our supplies that you need to do decoupage at home. So you're going to have eggs. These are raw eggs. Okay, they're uncooked, they're not hard-boiled like when you're coloring Easter eggs. So raw eggs, and I prefer white. You're gonna need some brushes. So I've got a skinny brush and some thicker brushes. You're going to need a safety pin. So here's our trusty safety pin. You are going to need a little bowl that we're going to pour our Mod Podge in. And Mod Podge is like a glue. You're going to dilute it with a little bit of water. You're going to need a larger bowl, and all of the raw eggs are going to go inside here that you can use later and make, right? You can use the eggs later for cooking or baking. And then you're going to need paper. And these are paper napkins, festive napkins. So you're either going to need tissue paper or napkins. Obviously, I'm not going to the store because we're on quarantine. I have leftover napkins from last year, and this one's from a birthday party, and this is from Easter. These have cute little bunnies on it, so I'm just going to use these. And then I also have my trusty hens that I love that go with my my chicken coop in the backyard. So I'm going to use these today for decoupage, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so we're going to poke a hole. Sometimes it's hard, depending on how thick the shell is, at the top of the egg, which is this, it's the narrow part of the egg. There it is. We got through. So do you see how it's going through now? The pin? All right. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to quickly flip it over and break a larger hole. There, it's coming through. Okay, on the bottom, okay, like so. You see how that's a little larger? There's a large hole. Gotta make sure that yolk doesn't fall out. And then there's the baby hole. And what we're gonna do, let me set this down, is we're going to put our mouth on the skinny side, right, where the little hole is, and you're gonna blow into your bowl the egg out. And you're making sure that your eggs are clean and dry, right? We've washed them with soap and water and they're clean and dry. And we're just blowing out, basically blowing air so that the egg will release and come out through the bottom of the larger holes. We're gonna do that now. All right, so we shook it out. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like, guys. So there's one egg that we blew out into this bowl, okay? And now I'm gonna take my egg with a little bit of lipstick on it, sorry guys, and we're gonna wash it with soap and water again, okay? And we're gonna let it dry. So I have another egg container that I'll put it in like this so that they can dry. And then we're gonna get to the gluing part, which is the fun part. All right guys, so now I have blown out the eggs. I have 4 done so far. And I wash them really good with hot water and soap, and then we dry them, and then we're setting them in this so that they can dry, right? Once they're all dried, we're gonna get ready for the decoupage part, which is the fun part. We're gonna get to put our pretty fabric on there. So I poured the Mod Podge in here, and I added a drop of water, and now I'm just going to mix it together a little bit with my paintbrush, okay? That's what I'm doing here, just mixing it together. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, these are clean and dry, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just paint my egg with the glue. Starting at the top, working our way down, we're just painting our egg with the glue. We're gonna give it one coat. Gonna get a little sticky here with our fingers, that's okay. You can wear gloves, just like when you're coloring Easter eggs. I don't know if some of you wear gloves, but you can do that. And we're just gonna set it in our carton to dry. And since this is my nice carton, I'm just gonna set it here in my paper carton that I don't care about. It's gonna get a little gluey. That's fine, it's just gonna dry. So that's one coat of Mod Podge on my egg. It's gonna sit there and dry while I cut. I'm gonna choose which napkin I wanna use. I'm gonna probably just do one of each for fun. And then we're gonna cut those out and I'm gonna show you how to put them on. Okay guys, so here's my napkin. I unfolded it, so it's opened up, and this is left over from a birthday party. I'm just gonna cut this in little triangles, little triangular shapes. Like that. They don't have to be perfect. So little small triangle shapes. And the napkin is several ply, meaning it has several layers to it, right? It's not a single ply napkin, it has multiple layers. They're gonna look like this, guys. Little triangles, okay? So you're gonna keep cutting those, and then we're going to take our clean dry egg, the glue on it. Okay, it's all dry, perfect. We're going to start at the top where the little hole is, and we are going to paint over it with the glue. So starting at the top, putting those little triangles on there, just going over it. Can you see that? This was my birthday napkin. But you can use any napkins. I like the festive bunny ones. I'm excited about using those. So we're just going to match up those triangles. Like so. So they all meet. It's kind of like Japanese origami a little bit. I love that. Japanese origami is so beautiful. So we're gonna match it up right here. This is kind of like a little pattern that we're creating. And again, just brushing over. They're so pretty and shiny when they dry. I love them. You want to take a turn? Alright, so we're just going over it, like so. Thank you, sweetheart. My kids are all helping me. They're behind the scenes here with the camera and washing and drying eggs. Alright, it's a family affair. We love Easter. This is such a fun time. It's definitely not going to be our typical Easter with our big, huge egg hunt and being able to go to church in person. We're gonna have to stream church and watch it in our living rooms, but we're still gonna celebrate the beautiful glory of Easter, and just we're very, very blessed for all of the things that we do have. So we're definitely celebrating gratitude this time of year, and Jesus our Savior. So, okay, it's gonna look like this, guys, working our way around. Then we're going to let it dry. We're putting it back inside that egg carton, letting it dry. And then once it's dry, we're going to go over it one more time with a coat of the Mod Podge. One last final coat. All right, guys, they're all dry. And this one reminds me of birthday celebration, because they are, after all, birthday napkins. Beautiful decoupage eggs. I love this one. It reminds me of Margaret Weiss Brown's book, the little bunny book I love. Anyway, these are cute little Easter bunnies on here. And I love our hens, just like the hens in our chicken coop. We have an assortment, and they're just beautiful. So these are fun little Easter eggs that you can decorate at home with your family, moms and kids. And also, we're going to be making nests next to go with our letter N. So we'll do N for nests. And these little cute eggs can nestle inside our nests. Have a wonderful time doing these, and happy Easter.